Ian O'Malley was a very popular and very famous journalist from Ireland. He was very skeptical, however, and didn't believe in a lot of the stories that he wrote. He overheard that there was a murder that took place on the seaside, so he decided to visit it. On the second floor of an apartment building, there was an old woman who had died. Her neighbors said that there was a loud screeching noise right before the woman fell over. They weren't sure of what it was, but some rumored it was the notorious banshee, an Irish spirit that would screech before it took its next victim. Of course, Ian quickly disputed this, saying he didn't believe in ghosts or banshees or anything of the sort. After he took notes, he headed to a local bar, where a lot of the locals seemed to agree that this was the work of the banshee, though Ian quickly disputed it. He always would say, "I don't believe in banshees, ghosts, goblins, or anything of the sort. I don't believe in that nonsense." Ian decided to head out and get some more notes. As he was walking out of the bar, he noticed that everyone was clutching their ears. And then he saw a white figure come running at him. Well, like most people, I lost my phone. Last night, a friend and myself rushed out of the house in order to go catch a concert at a local restaurant. While I was there, I realized my phone wasn't in my pocket. I checked the table, the bar, the bathrooms, and after no luck, I ended up using my friend's phone to call mine. After about 2 rings, someone picked up. They gave out a low whisper and hung up. They never answered again. I figured it was a lost cause and decided to head home. I found my phone laying on the nightstand, right where I left it. When you're admitted into a hospital, they place on your wrist a white wristband with your name on it. But did you know there are other colored wristbands that represent different things? For example, the red wristbands are placed on dead people. At 2 a.m., a surgeon finished working on an operation and was on his way down to the basement. He entered the elevator and there was one other woman there. He casually chatted with her while the elevator lowered. When the elevator door opened, another woman was about to enter when the doctor slammed the close button and punched the button to the highest floor. Surprised, the woman reprimanded the doctor for being rude and asked why he did not let the other woman on. The doctor said, "That was the woman I just operated on. She died while I was doing operation. Didn't you see the red wristband she was wearing?" The woman smiled and raised her arm and said something like this. Mommy told me to never go into the basement, but I did always want to see what was making that noise. It kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy. So, one night, I ended up opening the basement door and tiptoed down just a little ways. I didn't see a puppy, but before I knew it, Mommy yanked me out of the basement and yelled at me. Mommy never yelled at me before. It made me sad, and I cried. Then, Mommy told me to never go into the basement again. Following, she gave me a cookie. That made me feel much better. So I didn't bother to ask her why the boy in the basement was making noises like a dog.